Hello there, sneaky peek of what we're doing today, Bebo. Here we are, Year 1 artists. We're going to be doing our last part of this project for this half term, and we're going to be making these big pattern pieces printed out of lots and lots of fruits and vegetables. And yesterday we started printing with some vegetables. We made a beautiful spotty dotty pumpkin in celebration of the artist Yayoi Kusama, who does beautiful spotty paintings and prints, and we are going to be printing today. Now, yesterday's prints, I wanted nice round shapes because it was meant to be dots, and carrots and potatoes are nice and smooth. They don't have much going on inside, unlike other fruits and vegetables. Look at this onion. If we cut the onion open, it's got beautiful patterns inside. If we cut it one way, we get circles. If we cut it the other way, we get pointy shapes. And then we've got this pear that if we cut in half, we can see it's got the seeds inside, which makes a nice shape and pattern. Lemons have got roundy bits and all split up. And this is something called a bitter melon. If we cut this open, we get this beautiful shape inside. And that's going to make some lovely printing patterns. This is an okra, and when we cut that, you can see, look, it's almost like a flower shape inside or a star. Beautiful. Peppers. That's got a nice shape as well. So the potatoes and the carrots were boring. Now we're going to go for lots of really interesting vegetables, which will make a lovely pattern when we print from them. So the potatoes were dots, but these are going to be much more interesting. And what you're going to need to do is, when your teachers cut these up for you, is just maybe dab some of them with a little bit of tissue paper if they're a bit wet, because then it won't be able to soak up the paint well enough. So little dabs here and there, but that should be fine to print with. And I want you to have 3 different colours. They can be any 3 colours that you want, but I just want you to use 3 colours. And if you look, I've got little sponges here. With the potatoes, we just dipped them in, didn't we? We just dipped them in like this. But actually, for this, because it's a bit more delicate inside, we're going to put on the paint with a sponge, and you load up the paint. If you get too much on, you can always take a bit off, like I'm doing there, and we're just going to start printing. And I'm going to start right in the middle of my page, and there is my bitter melon that's making very interesting print. I love that shape. Once you've done a couple of prints and it starts to go pale, you dab on the paint again using the sponge. And the idea is now we can swap vegetables, swap colours, do whatever we want. You're completely free to play with this. And you're making repeat patterns using the fruits and vegetables as your printing blocks. Can you see that lovely star shape? Isn't that wonderful inside that okra? Keep going there. And what I'm trying to do is, if I do something on one side, I'm trying to do it the same on the other to make it into a pattern. Oh, I'm using a bit of celery now. This is a nice shape. It's like a moon shape. Let's get that dotted on. Printed all the way round. Get a bit more on there. I'm using the onion now, which I've mixed with a bit of purple and blue. I've got the pears, the lemons, a few more okra, a few more bits of celery. And if you want to, you can start with a straight line. You don't have to go round and round in circles like I did. You can just do it however you like. And here we've got a close-up of that onion. I love that okra. I think that's my favourite. And we can see the pears and the pepper there in this one. That's looking good. And I love that bitter melon. It was in the orange there. That looks really good. So there's no right or wrong with this, as long as you use 3 colours and lots of vegetables to print from. Make yourself a fabulous pattern. And just like I said yesterday, don't eat any of the fruits and vegetables once they're covered in paint. It could make you quite poorly. Look forward to seeing your beautiful patterns. Bye.